Right, who nominated Josh Rees? Shadow, who was it now? What was Corby Moore. Unfortunately not with Chelmsford City Football Club anymore, Corby Moore. But I wish him all the success wherever he's gone. But more importantly, who he's asked to come to 2 Minutes with Mick today is our lovely, solid, great centre midfield player. We love him. He is Josh Rees. Good evening to you. He's a good looking chap as well. Welcome to 2 Minutes with Mick. The fans, Shadow, we all want to know a little bit about your history, where you started, how you ended up at Chelmsford City Football Club.
I was young playing around like the schools. Live not far from here, down like South End area.
Right.
I got picked up by Arsenal when I was 8 years old.
Right.
And I was an Arsenal fan at the time, so that was a big achievement personally.
Massive,
like club I supported. And then I was there for 11 years.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I was there for ages. It was, like I said, a great club. It got to the time when I was about 19. I'd done a scholarship. I signed a 2 year.
That's massive.
Pro.
Great for your technical ability.
Yeah.
Never take that away.
Best schooling you can ask for, but just first team opportunities.
Never going to be there.
We're never going to be there. Yeah, you see, like some of the lads I've come through with now. Even they struggled in. I remember playing with Jack Wilshere. He's probably the only one that's really made an imprint, and even he's been shipped out on loan.
Yeah, and I suppose the others are playing for Gillingham, Wickham, Dagenham, or sad, but it's a great. As I say, for us Chelmsford City fans, it's brilliant for us. And I've already noticed that already. You can chest the ball. You're very composed on the ball. Love it. So you went from Arsenal. Did that kill you? Did you want to give up football?
No.
No. So what happened?
It was in the end. You kind of just accept it for what it is, and I had that summer where I was out of contract. It was difficult. I ended up at Nottingham Forest.
Right.
And I was there for 3 seasons, so about 2 years.
Great
experience. And that was brilliant as well. Going from sort of a big club like Arsenal to a massive club like Nottingham Forest. If you like sort of our generation, my generation don't really see it as a big club, but you look at their history.
Oldies like me and Brian Clough and the history, they were one of the top teams. I think 60s, 70s. Massive.
Yeah.
And I know they've got a very good academy set up as well, haven't they?
Yeah, fantastic. The guys there were really good. The only problem is it was the stability of the club in terms of managers. I saw a lot come and go.
Yeah.
But in terms of the academy setup, there's so many talented players there, and you're seeing a couple going through now, playing slightly regularly, but again, same as Arsenal.
Limited.
It's a great schooling for the kids there, and they've got kind of a big catchment area, quite a lot of clubs in sort of the East Midlands, and some good players. But I was there for 3 seasons, made my debut in the Championship against Brighton.
Wow.
Which is probably like the biggest achievement to date.
Wow. How many people did you play in front of?
It was the last game of the season, so Brighton brought a massive crowd along. It was about 28,000 or something like that. So
28,000 people he's played in front of. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because they had to win the game in order to get into the playoffs. So basically, they brought a massive crowd, and they ended up scoring in the last minute, and it was a bit of pandemonium. Obviously, it was bad for us because we lost, but they were going mad. All their fans were going.
It's a brilliant atmosphere for your debut.
Yeah, no, it was. Like I said, it was. You couldn't ask for anything better, really. It wasn't like a sort of a game where no one's watching. It's one man and his dog in the stadium, so you can hear anything. You got a proper crowd, and I really enjoyed it. It was a great start.
So you went from there. So then where'd you go? Because
well, I was there until this summer. I had a couple of loan spells as well. I was at Torquay last season.
Yeah.
That was massive as well.
Yeah.
I went there and they were bottom of the National League, 12 points adrift. And by the end of the season, we'd got them out. The manager he brought in a few of us around February time. We managed to just dig them out of that one. And, that was massive as well, because they're a huge club for the area. The fan base there was fantastic.
So you've gone from Nottingham Forest, Torquay, and somehow
I ended up at Chelmsford City, all back home.
And how you finding it? Because obviously there is a transition. Arsenal, Nottingham Forest, Torquay, Chelmsford City.
The standard of football is never too much different, really. I'd say with this league, it's slightly more physical, maybe than been used to in the past, but you adapt to it pretty quickly.
Well, I've seen that because when you first started, you could see you had the talent. Maybe I'm not saying off pace, but you could see there was a difference. But 2-3 games in, well, I'd say you at Churchy, one of the first 2 people I put on the sheet. I think you worked so well as a team. How do you feel like your relationship and how you play with
Churchy? Churchy's. The great thing about Churchy is like you know what you're going to get from every game, 100% commitment. And the biggest issue for us maybe sometimes is just more of the communication where that just came with games. It's difficult because you don't really know him that well, you don't know his game. The more games we play, the better we've got. And no, he's a good partnership. He'll always have your back. That's the best thing about him.
I was going to say, these guys, make sure they're not listening, but how are you finding the training? Especially this last week, because we didn't get in the FA Cup, we don't want to talk about that. So we've had a bit of time to do a bit of extra training. How's it gone?
Training is very good. I think that's one of the unique selling points for this club, in this league. So the staff here have got like, massive experience at high levels, and they can offer sort of training that you wouldn't get anywhere else. So that's one of the big things really. So like Nick's fantastic coach.
What I would say to you.
So and the lads sort of buy into it as well. The worst thing is when you've got a team that ain't really prepared to put the work in, and the sessions don't flow if the players don't want to do it. But
everyone seems to be committed and have the right attitude. Like just in there, you can see, and well, it's happening on the pitch now, and it is still early days, and we're, I don't know if us as fans and me are expecting too much, but you've gone 7 undefeated in the league, and Willstone could be 8, and then if you win that, then it could be it just goes on. I could sit here all day just talking about you, and you're such a laid-back, good-looking chap that's also fitted in so well with the team.
Yeah.
And the crowd love you. And I don't know, what do you think? Of our stadium and match days?
I think match days is the one. So I used to come here and do a bit of running for the school, so I know like the stadium quite well, but I've never seen it sort of when it's on a match day. And it's good, yeah. The crowd, especially behind the goals, they make a massive noise, and that makes a big difference. I mean, that was the big thing when I was at Torquay. You don't realise how much a crowd can make a difference to.
Are you listening? Are you listening, Claret Army? You're brilliant. Keep it going.
It does make a massive difference. It spurs you on, and the away support's good as well. I remember a couple of games. I mean, Whitehawk's not the best trip to go down. It took us a while to get down there. Same as Eastbourne, but they made a good noise, and luckily we got. Well, not even luckily, we earned the wins in both games, and hopefully the fans are pleased with what they're seeing at the moment.
Well, I just think that the more success we're getting, I think the fans definitely see what Rod and what the team are doing in the likes of you in midfield, and we're all loving it. We really are, and I think there's going to be more fans coming. I reckon we'll have 1,000 on Saturday. Now,
that's what we want really. The more people you can bring, it's an area I think that's can bring a lot more people. Like Essex is
we are the county, not town, but we are the captain of areas in Essex. We are the champions of Essex, and John Lewis, Bond Street, Chelmsford City Football Club. Right, you tell me and tell the fans of Chelsea: pyjamas, shorts, or buff?
Just shorts.
Shorts. Imagine him in his shorts. He's a model. He is. What do you have for breakfast today?
So I just had scrambled egg on toast.
Very healthy. White or brown bread?
Brown bread. My mum's diabetic, so she'd kill me.
Good. I like that. Not that your mum's diabetic, but you're having brown bread. It's good. It's important. Favourite film?
The Departed, with Leonardo DiCaprio and Jack Nicholson. Great.
Good actors. Good actors. Favourite actress?
Favourite actress? I don't really know, to be fair.
Who have you got your crush on? When you was younger, we won't say now. Who did you have a crush on?
Favourite actress?
Singer?
I like Nicole Scherzinger, only because I've been watching The X Factor recently, and I never usually watch it, but she's back on it.
She's got a bit of yoghurt or whatever it is on the end of her nose. Would you lick it off?
Yeah, Mrs would kill me, but come on, you only get.
If he wasn't going out with his missus, obviously, you know what I mean. It gets crazy. What else should we ask you? What should we ask you? Right. What's your favourite sweet? Jelly babies, fruit pastels.
Sweet. Chewits. I like chewits.
I like a chewit. I like a blackcurrant chewit.
Yeah.
Do you like blackcurrant chewit?
Yeah, strawberry, I think. Preference.
There you go. Bit different, but there you go. Right, we're gonna come to. I've got to ask another question, haven't I? I've got to say, what are we going to ask? Right, if you weren't a footballer, what do you reckon you'd have been?
A footballer.
I thought I'd chuck that one in there.
I think I've been involved in sport somehow, like say be through like coaching or PE teacher or something like that. I love sport. I've got a passion for it. So I can't see myself doing much else
Outside of sport.
Yeah.
Right, this is the question we want to know, and it's a penultimate question. We want to know something about you, Josh Rees. Josh Rees, what do we want to know about you? We want to know something about you that not many people know about you. And you've told us a lot.
I've got actually quite a good one.
Come on.
Just remembered.
Oh, that's good, come on.
I've actually starred as an extra in a Bollywood movie.
You're joking, mate.
I'm not even joking.
And did you have to dance?
No, I didn't. It was actually football. It was like a football movie. It came about. One of the guys I used to play with, his dad. He does a lot of sort of choreography work, and he got put on this film. And he rang me up one day. He goes, "Do you fancy earning a quick 50, 75 quid?" Yeah, to go down to, I think it was Elstree.
Wow.
Yeah, do this sort of Bollywood movie. It was kind of a football-related one. I've watched it back once, and I think I had one line. It was terrible.
Well, listen, I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with the whole interview. It's gone on for about. This could be a record, you know. Now, you know you've got to nominate somebody, and this is going to be funny because we can't do it twice. So try and nominate somebody that we haven't already done.
I don't know who you
Well, just think about. Have we done our strikers? Any of the strikers? Anyway, it's up to you. You choose.
Done
You
Billy.
choose.
Oh no. Yeah, if you haven't done any strikers, Shamir.
Shamir Mullins, eh?
He's on fire, isn't he? So
He is on fire, and he always
put him out
moans.
first before interviewing, but yeah, I think he'd be quite interesting.
Right, and what we're going to do, I think this has been a fantastic 100 minutes with Mick.
Yeah.
Josh, honestly, very interesting. And I'd like you to fade out on us doing a bit of a Bollywood. How'd they go?
No,
Ding 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 ding.